Good morning, Krusty Crew. How are you? Hello, good morning. Oh, hello. Sorry. It's dark in here. I can't see anything but the light. Hello. Good morning. How are you all today? Happy Wednesday. Happy new day. Happy new year if it's the first time I'm seeing you all. I'm very excited because we're playing more Sims 2 today. I've been very just like in a building mood, but I've also been in a very Sims 2 mood as of lately. What is that? Oh, I don't have to worry about that anyway. But how are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. I will say today, since we're going to be building today in The Sims 2, I think it will be really fun and exciting to continue to work more on some more houses and possibly even more houses and probably start our community lots today. Because it's been a minute since we've last played The Sims 2. It's only been a week, so it really hasn't been that long. But we haven't really done much, but we've done a lot. I think the last time we streamed The Sims 2, we built a house here, we built a park, and then we started doing these trailer homes, which we do need to finish today. And I can also set them to rental instead of for sale. But I've been very happy today. The dentist. Oh my gosh. Good luck. Good luck, Dabney, with the dentist. Was I recording this? You know, I don't know. I'm gonna record it anyway. Good luck at the dentist. I'm hoping for no cavities for you. I'm wishing you the best of luck and the good vibes. But don't worry. We'll probably be streaming for a while. I'm leaving early today anyway as well because I got some stuff I gotta do. But like not really early, like at 1. So in reality, it's the same time I usually end. But that's good to know. Wishing for no cavities, only good stuff, only good vibes, only. Tay and Isabel, thank you for the early crew and daily click for Palestine. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, so my normal time. Yeah. My normal time that I usually end. Nothing new unless I stream for 10,000 hours. Did I actually ever record this? What is this? This was from the 3rd. That says 5 minutes. That says 8 minutes. That says 4 minutes. What was I recording? And what is this? Oh no. What is this house? Oh, I did record this. Okay, good. Thank goodness. I was like, wait, did I actually record this build? And I did. So I'm glad that I'm continuing because I had to finish a few things before we move on to the next one. I'm also trying to figure out where I'm trying to, there it is. But hey, good morning. Hi, Coupon. How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. I hope you all had a good rest last night. I definitely sure did. But you know what time I went to bed? 1 a.m. You know why? Because I ate food and I sat on the couch and I kind of fell asleep. So I've been up for a while. I've been up for a while, but I feel well rested. Randy Joe's at day camp because he needs to be there, but then also too, he's got some stuff going on. Thank you for the early coupon. I have been playing. I've been playing a lot of actually, last night when I ended my stream, I turned off my computer, as one does. But I booted up my Switch because I needed to do some stuff in my Animal Crossing island. Luckily, it has not autofilled. I've checked. I was going through my inventory and I was redoing some stuff in my house. And my house is looking pretty nice, neat, and tidy thus far. But still got a lot of work to do. We're gonna play some more Animal Crossing this week. We might even play some Stardew next week. No, go over there. Thank you. I know, it feels good to be well rested. I feel like sometimes I'll go to bed at like a weird time, but then I'll wake up so tired. But then when I get, it's weird because when I get less sleep, I feel the most rested. It's very odd. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like if I sleep less, I feel better, but if I sleep more, I feel tired. All I know, it's gonna hit me eventually at some point. I just don't know when that will be. I just know it's gonna happen at some point, that I will feel said pain in my body. Is this the same height? Oh, I gotta add a ceiling. That's right. Oh, help. There we go. I need to add in a roof, or at least a ceiling. So let me do the carpet here, and I'll do the carpet over here. So that way, when you look up above in the game, you'll be able to see, there we go. You'll be able to see like your popcorn ceiling. Okay, that's not too high. I might need to maybe move it down to like by 1. There we go. Looks better. But I hope you had a good rest though overall. Got any fun plans today? Going anywhere? Seeing anything by any chance? Oh, I feel like I should add in a computer. Okay, they have a bed. They have this. I think I could probably squeeze in a computer. I feel because like when you usually move into a new home in The Sims 2, at least to my knowledge, what you do get is like a free computer by one of like a random town that shows up who actually was a game dev on The Sims 2. I forget what his name is. It's too early in the morning to think. My brain's not functioning. But he shows up at the very beginning of the game when you first move into a new house, and he gives you a free computer. But I think I'm going to give this household their own computer just because. And I feel like I want, you know, I'm going to do this. I was like, I want a small square table, but I'm not going to get what I want. So I'm going to just do what I usually do and use the basic chairs that we have in this game. There we go. Mostly stayed home today. Music projects to get done. That's good. I think it's important to sometimes stay home. I've mostly been trying to stay home, so that way I don't go outside as much, so I can get my work done. I've actually got a chance to sit down and continue to read my book that I started. It was mostly a book about script writing for TV pilots, or how to write for TV essentially. And I finally got a chance to get back into reading that because I want to understand a little bit more, and I want to get better at like writing, at least script writing for TV. And it's helping me. It's definitely helping me to understand. So later today, I'm going out to my office so that way I can even get more work done and kind of have like a very nice, quiet place to not be distracted. Oh, you're hosting a group meeting this evening? Oh, that's fun. I hope it goes well. I hope the group meeting goes well. I haven't been in like, I actually have a meeting today. Well, I have one. It's not a big group meeting. It's just a meeting with one person for next month, for February. So that's all that I have today. One simple meeting at like 4 p.m. I think 4 p.m. Central, I'm pretty sure. And then that's about it for my day. I was supposed to have like a coaching session with my acting coach today, but we moved it to tomorrow, which is like kind of good because it gives me a little bit more time to work on the scene that I that she gave me um, for our session. Is that a moose? That is a moose. What in the Santa Claus? Yeah, I don't think I want to put anything over here. I think I might do a little accent wall. Maybe do a little bit of a brick. I think brick right here could be really interesting. This house is basically done. This home was going to be ready to move in anyway. But I think what I could also do, just to make it more apartment-like, I might just squeeze in, because normally what they usually have in like apartment settings or townhouse settings is they have like grills. So that way, if people wanted to hang out, they could. So I'll put like one grill, and then I'll put like maybe a table. Put the grill right here. Let me put the table. I guess I can put it into the middle. Both in the middle would be fine. So I'll do that. I'll use the foldable chairs because I never really use them. Yeah, I'll do that. I think that looks lovely. There we go. Oh, gotta move this back. There we go. So that way it scoots in. So that will be there. And then I have all these benches over here. And then I think the last thing I actually need... I was like, a jacuzzi? But where would I even put that in this small rink-a-dink place? No, no, no. Oh, you know, I could put this coat rack. Your Sims won't have space. Nah, I won't do that. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I need lights. That's what I need. I need lights for both of the places. At least for the outside. And there's no lights on the outside either way for the streets. Okay, let's add in... I think I want to probably do... I don't want to... We'll have to build a motel. I might squeeze that in today once we finish one of the other buildings that I had planned that I wanted to do. Because I feel like building motels, or motels or hotels in The Sims 2 are kind of exciting. You don't really have the option to build like a bed and breakfast in The Sims 2 without like mods. Like you can't live and work on the same lot unless it's like a small home business. It's like a home business that's not a restaurant. So I guess technically, you know what? I don't. No, you can't. You cannot own a hotel in The Sims 2. You cannot do that. But I wish you could though. It'd be kind of exciting to own a hotel. Basically be Mr. Tipton. Literally. Okay, I don't think there's gonna be a lot over here, I don't think. So maybe I can put some stuff on the streets. Yeah, let me do some stuff outside. Hi, Wombs. Welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? Oh, I don't think any of these places... Oh, no, okay, you have here. Oh, I should probably put one of these here. Yeah, I'll put that there. So we can have a little warmth into the home. No one has a rug except the bedroom. Maybe I couldn't possibly do like a small little rug in the living room. This can be put outside. Well, it already technically has one. So I guess I can probably do this here. Yeah, I'll just do this here on the inside. And then I'll do one for the bathroom here. And then there's not really much I could technically put on the outside, which I wish I could. And it's not even winter, really. Oh, I could put some of these signs. Get off me lawn. No kids on my lawn. I could do that. I can put that there. Now, what do we have for outdoors that makes sense? I mean, I could literally add a random car. It's not usable well, it is usable, but it won't be usable without a driveway, essentially. Sims can get into it, but it's not going to function properly. And I've always had issues. So, well, issues without a driveway, at least. I could, And it technically is at the end of the road. But if your Sims are going to live here, buses and carpools only come on this side and other cars come on this side. So having a soccer thing at the end of the road would be really cool. I think it would be really nice. I don't know. I think just the way the game functions, it's gonna be weird having it go right through the soccer net. But I kind of want to put it into the road just for added, like, I don't know, coolness. And I never really do it because I know Sims 2 is like different than the Sims 3 and the Sims 4. I mean, you can't really put things in the roads in the Sims 4 unless you have tool mod. But Sims 3, you also can't do that either. So that's why Sims 2 is kind of nice. Not to complain. Oh, I know what I could add over here. I can add a bunch of flowers. So that way the landlord can water said flowers. And then over here, put that here and then put this here. Now that this is done, we can change the lot zoning. I think it's changed lot zoning. Apartment base? Yeah, okay, there we go. So that's how you kind of change a residential house to an apartment in The Sims 2. But I think there's another one. Let me see. Oh, I could change the change lot classification. Let's see. Apartment sublot. I don't know what that, you know, what's so interesting, you know, now I should look that up. Sims 2 apartment sublot. What is that? Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. I now know this. Okay, sublot, apartment sublot is basically, it's a clone of the base lot for each playable family. So yeah, okay, now I know what that, I'm never gonna do that. I'm glad I never actually did that ever in my life. So I'm gonna just leave it the way it is. But I'm gonna change the lot classification. Let's see. Classification, Sims 2. I never really understood that either. Oh, the lot classification defines the lot's purpose. And then its social class, low, medium, high, determined by furniture cost, size, and household density. Interesting. So cool. I'm gonna change the lot classification, but a part of me also doesn't want to change it, so I'm gonna leave it alone, just so I don't break anything. I've learned my lesson. I'm not gonna touch anything that I don't know. Leave it alone, Steven. It's fine the way it is. I wonder if would it be bad if I actually put gardening plots in the front? Oh, wait, no. You know what? No, going back on what I said before. Let's put these here instead. Right here. And then we put the gardening plots right there. And with that, the 2025 season has come to a close. But no, we put this here. We put the sprinklers right here. So that way it can water these and we can like grow whatever we want. We'll move the trash can. I kind of want to give each one their own individual trash can, which I'll do that anyway. And I will do... Oh, it's going to be like the... Okay. I'll put that there, and then I'll put the composting bin here. But I know that the ladybugs have some type of effect. So if I put them side by side, like right here, I think that'll be okay. Yeah, I think it looks good. That looks lovely. At night, it also seems pretty okay. Maybe having a light in the middle could be good. It would light it up. Okay, yeah, that would light up a little bit more. So if I just scoot them over just by half a tile, yeah, that will be perfect. Yeah, nice. Okay, I like it. So this lot is done. And now you can be able to either rent this one or rent this one. One is more expensive than the other just because this one has furnishings and then this one doesn't. This one's more like ready to move in. So if your Sims are like wanting to move into a space that's not fully furnished, but it has like the basic stuff like a kitchen and a bathroom, then you have it. You could realistically fit at least 3 Sims into this one house apartment right here if you wanted to. The max I would say is 3. 4 if you're really pushing it. You could fit 4 if you wanted to. You could really fit 4, but I would say at least 3 because over here I put one of the Murphy beds, and this room is kind of the same size as this room. At least width wise it is the same size, so you could put in a Murphy bed in here with like a crib or like a single bed in here to fit 3 Sims into one room. But that's what that is. And we're gonna still save because you never really know with this game. Okay, so now that we've done that, I think we can now move on to the next. Huh? Okay, cool. Okay, so now that we've done that, this upper part's kind of almost done, which is kind of exciting. So there's a diner that we could build. We could build another small park, or we could build a motel up here. Because this is a strip mall, this is a library, that's a rentable space. 2 apartment units, which is what I want to see. But then we also technically have, because this part is already done, I think I want to probably not add in too many trees. I've been trying to like decrease the amount of decor things I add into said area, but I think it also looks really nice. Ooh, what are these? Are these trees? Scrub oak. Interesting. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, you know what? I could decorate it a little bit more, maybe adding in a small billboard, because there's billboards over here. Billboards? Yeah. Billboards over here. There is no sign over here. So I could probably do, kind of make it like a Willow Creek type of scenario. Have a sign here. We have a little park here. 3 houses here. I'm leaving this one empty, so if anybody wants to build on that, they can. This is a grate. What is a grate? You know, a grate? You know, I don't even know. I don't even want to know. But there we go. Hi, Gina. Hello. Welcome in. How are you? Are you gonna be uploading your lots anywhere? I am. So I'm making this whole hood up for like available when it's fully finished. But the houses individually, I am gonna upload them to, so sorry, this is like actually annoying. I'm in the middle of reworking my website as of right now. That's where it's going to be permanently in the future, but for right now, as I slowly build and upload them, I'm gonna put them on Patreon for free. Like you don't have to sign up or anything. It's gonna be up there, access at all times, because I feel like that's an easier place to put it, so that way it's all there. You can download all of them all at once. But they're not up there now. But I will do that throughout this month. But that's where they're gonna be. And then once I have like my website kind of the way I want it, I'm gonna most likely transfer them over there when it's done. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully that wasn't complicated. With me speaking words. But that's what I'm planning to do. I'm probably gonna spend some time this week to go through all of the lots and like download them, because the way The Sims 2 works is I have to, of course, make them a package file and then make sure all things are still good. With like their descriptions and the name of said lot of what it is. But yeah, that is what I'm going to work on this week, because as of right now, none of the lots have any descriptions and they're not actually titled the proper way. I've just been kind of just placing down little plots and then building on them and then naming them later. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I do. I haven't posted on there in a while, but my stuff is never hide behind a paywall or anything, because I don't have time to manage any of that, really. But yeah, I always post stuff on there whenever I have time, of whenever it's like I'm making new custom content stuff for The Sims 2 or The Sims 4. But now that I'm like making a custom hood, I've been kind of getting excited to dabble into making what do you call it? Custom terrains. Because I made this terrain myself. And I kind of want to make more custom terrains just for the fun of it. It's kind of exciting. It's kind of like 3D modeling, essentially. Because I have to use SimCity 4 to make the map and then transfer it from SimCity 4 to The Sims 2. But everything's like flipped and it's so weird, but I love it. I'm going to put one... Does that make sense? Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sharing stuff for The Sims 2 is low-key annoying. I truly, honestly miss the day we had, like, The Sims 2 website, my favorite thing. You could just simply upload and it'd be right there on the exchange. But it was hard back then. And now it's even harder now. But hey, I'm willing to do the hard work whenever I can. I think I'm going to put one here. Leave this open. It's giving city skylines. Yeah, I did go into SimCity, which I kind of forgot I even owned SimCity 4. I'm like, okay, how am I gonna make a custom terrain? I don't understand. And I looked it up, like, oh, you just use SimCity 4. And I'm like, when did I buy this? I have this weird time of like not knowing when I buy games. And I don't remember like ever actually buying it or downloading it, but apparently I've had it for a very long time. So I've been having a lot of fun. It was a bit of a challenge to make this terrain. I made a video about making this terrain for like my very first video that I did, of like the beginning of the like carving everything out and then transferring it to The Sims 2. It was a whole thing, but it was really fun, like trying out how to make it look good enough, and also placing the roads. That's what I also had trouble with, placing the roads over water to make the bridges look neat. I was gonna have a beach area, but then it just didn't work the way I wanted it, so I was like, no, I'm good. I'll leave that just for now. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I might honestly, what is this? Secret club? I'm not there yet. I'm not there. Old home. What's this? I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that is. Rec center. I'll do a small home. You were making stories and uploading them to the Sims 2 exchange. I know, good times. I miss those days. I wish like the exchange was still a thing, because it was so unique and it was so much better. I was in my Twilight era, And I was also in my chaotic era during the Sims 2 days. I had no sense of direction, no sense of structure when making my stories, but I was on there day, noon, and night having an absolute field day trying to really like make all of my Sims look different than each other. Then I would just go on there, download random stuff, Sims, townies, the whole 9 yard. And you know what? I'm trying to think. I think if I place this down first, I can get what I want to do. I'll do this here. Am I still recording this? I am not, but I will record this though. But yeah, I don't know. I really love The Sims 2. I think that's why I wanna make more stuff for The Sims 2, because not everyone plays this game, and not everyone knows about it or doesn't know really how it works properly. So I've been really trying my best to do more of this. And I think I might start doing dual streaming of like Sims 2 stuff, because it sounds kind of exciting to do dual streams, at least on YouTube. How did I do this before? Oh, I just did an overhang. Okay, never mind. There was another house that I had built a long time ago, and I simply just kind of forgot how I built that house. But I just remembered. I had to like think. So this will be a 2-story house that I will do over here. And I think I might do something like this. Yeah. Okay, actually, no, I won't do that like that. I want to say, okay, not this one. It's this one. Okay, it is not that one. It is this one. Drawing roof pieces for this game is like a whole other experience within itself. Now, I think that's how I did it before. Okay, if I remember, I think it's 30. Okay, 30. Is that over the whole thing? It is. That is how I actually wanted to do it. Okay, and then we'll just do something like that. And we'll do the same thing over here. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Ah, it's all coming together so well. I love this game. Even though this game is a struggle bus on so many levels, I love this game. This game brings me so much joy. When I figure out what I want to do, building wise, it all comes together. Okay. So we'll do like that. Actually, I'm going to delete this here. And I'll do that there. There we go. And then I'll just do these pieces here. I do plan to do a building tutorial again for The Sims 2. Because there's so many levels of The Sims 2 that building is like a whole other experience. And it's like, where do you even begin? You know, with this game for building. Now, I feel like I should have, you know, I'm going to do the whole thing across. Yeah, I'll do it like that. You can't with building The Sims 2. The roofs are too much for you. No, that's valid. The Sims 2 and roofing, you either love it or you hate it. I hate it. It's such a learning curve because there's so much about the building mechanics in this game. I'm like, are you sure that's an actual thing? Are we supposed to actually do this? This doesn't seem normal. This seems odd. Because every time I go into this game, I want to actually throw a fit and crash out. I want simple stuff. I want peace. That's all I want in this game, but it doesn't give me that. There we go. Oh, okay, well. You know, this game does not give me peace. That's all I gotta say. No peace. Only pain. But we get there eventually in the end. I think once you figure out the basics of roofing, it gets a little bit easier. Keyword, a little bit. That's why I've always been striving to build small in The Sims 2, but then it just doesn't happen that way. See, if I do that, it's gonna have a weird piece like that, and I don't, unless I just go all the way to the end. I might just do that. It's weird because I never really was a good builder in The Sims 2. I usually, like, I built sets in The Sims 2. Like, I would build, like, the shell of the house, but only decorate the room that I was going to, like, play in or, like, film in. Because I used to make, like, Sims 2 machinimas during my early YouTube days. And I was like, okay, I'll just build the shell of the house, make it all look nice and pretty on the outside, but then I will only decorate the room, and everything else will be empty. Like, extremely just empty. Because I'm like, no one's going to see it, so I'm like, I don't need to fill this gap in. And now I see the beauty of decorating the whole house. It takes 10,000 years, but it's kind of fun. Oh, that's a little bit too low. Let's do 25. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like building, it's a challenge. But it is exciting once you kind of get it done. At least for like the roofing part. Like once roofing is done, and then once the layout on the inside is done, I feel like the rest is somewhat easy. Because decorating doesn't take too long. Unless you have like a bunch of custom content like me. It just takes 10,000 years. However, I don't really use any CC in any of my builds in The Sims 2 or 3 or 4. Because I build so much and I always want to put them for download. And I never want to have it where people who don't like custom content have to download this for the house to work. So I just leave it with the in-game stuff and then use my own CC when I want to. When it's uploaded, because then I don't have to worry. Okay. And we'll do, I may also make this ready to move in. I've been trying to do a lot of ready to move in houses just because it's a little bit more easier. And there's an applicable amount of homes available that are more easier to buy or rent. You remember learning to make red switches homes in The Sims 2? Started small, added on, then renovated as I learned. My Sims got some riches. That's good. That's the, you know, that is a good way to learn how to build. Yeah. Just do a little rags riches, build on as you go. Kind of like real life, essentially. Kind of like real life. You get a little funds, add on, renovate, make it bigger, make it smaller. Hi, Cicero. Welcome in. How are you? Happy to see you today. I think I might do brick over here. I always wanted to know, like, because The Sims is so old, is the thing. Personally, I want to know two things. Well, I guess, well, a few things. Who originally started who came up with the idea of rags to riches? The first one to publish it somewhere on the internet for The Sims. And then also, who in their right mind thought it would be a good idea to make the 100 baby challenge public? Who thought of that? No more. No more. I think once you do one baby challenge, it's like, I don't want to do this ever again. I hate it. 2 years later, it's like, let's do the 100 baby challenge again. No. Have we not learned from our past experiences? Clearly not. Clearly not. Or you're coming back from the grocery store, and since it was slippery, you slowed down to turn and somehow slipped and fell whilst basically standing still. Oh, I'm sorry that you fell. Falling while standing still is not fun at all. But it is always good to laugh at yourself, though. I laugh at myself every time that I'm like tripping over my feet just for standing. It's kind of, It is kind of funny though when you think about it, because like we can always laugh at ourselves. I honestly, you know what? What if I make this house for rent? I think that could be really cool, making this house for rent rather than for sale. Because then you can have a landlord and it's like having a home. Like someone previously bought this house and then put it for rent. That could be fun. Then eventually move on and build a whole new house for your Sims. I honestly like kind of enjoy doing little simple rags to riches because you can do stuff like that. Like you have little riches, you expand your house, and it's like you think to yourself, like, yeah, my Sim has done a lot for themselves. They started off struggling, had their ups and downs, they got a little bit better, gathered some funds, and then eventually they were able to move out and get their own home in a new plot. Oh, you were doing Rex, or just not even knowing what's called that, or having a connection to other Simmers? I love that. I think I've done the same thing. I think my first ever experience of doing like an actual Rags Riches was probably during The Sims 2, because I didn't really know how to build or how to really play The Sims without any like common knowledge of like, how does one play this game? Granted, I was like 8 years old, so I had no clue what I was doing really. I don't think any of us really did. And I'd be like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. La-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-da-dee-doo. And here we are, struggling as we are. But it's fun though. It's fun to not know what to do in a video game, because you learn from it the experience. You're very familiar falling the stairs at your parents' house are your storm nemesis. I believe it, because same here. I usually trip up the stairs. I don't fall down. I trip up the stairs. And I'm like, these stairs are gonna hurt me. I'm gonna break a neck. I think that's also why I no longer want to have stairs. Like if I ever had a house, I don't think I ever want to have stairs. Because one, dangerous. Two, that's a lot to clean. And three, my knees cannot handle that anymore. I just don't want to go through that era. Let's make this, I think this could be like a small little kitchen. This part could be maybe like a little dining room situation or living room. Probably like a living room in the front. And kitchen, dining room, living room. This could probably be a bathroom. Yeah, that could be a bathroom. This could lead into the garage. And then upstairs we'll have the bedrooms. Hi, Lady Cab. Welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you? How was your stream today? What did you all get up to? Anything in particular? 3 stories? Ooh. Hey, at least you're getting your steps in. Three stories. My knees could never. I mean, I guess if you count the basement, then I guess it's 3 stories. But over time. But hi, I'm doing really good today. We're building a bunch of stuff in The Sims 2. I'm building a bunch of houses and community lots today for my custom neighborhood that I started working on last year. And it's been quite fun dabbling into that again. I've really enjoyed building. And I've also have been trying to find the best way to build quicker so I can start making Sims and like all their backstories and getting all the connections ready. So not too bad. When you were younger, you also played The Sims 2, what people would call one-space play. Because you love the gameplay, a loop of fulfilling their wants, and then the emergent stories to help make. I never really thought about that. I think I played like that when I was a kid too, without realizing what it was really called. That's good. Oh, a Stardew Valley perfection run? Oh, that's fun. What percentage are you at right now? Because I'm currently, yeah, I bet you, I'm currently at, I think, 68% perfection at the moment. So I'm not like far, but I'm getting there. Close enough. I'm almost at perfection. Oh, well, that's a little bit awkward now, isn't it? How far can this go? Well, that's very small then. Okay, we'll just do like that then. Okay. But yeah, that's lovely. Sims 2 is very nostalgic. This was like it wasn't my first Sims game I ever played, but it was like the first Sims game that I was more aware of what I was doing. Because I started with The Sims 1, and then I kind of really got into like the beloved of like the story of like Pleasant View and Veronaville and all the chaoticness that it brings. And I was like, I'm sold. I knew I was going to love The Sims until the end of time. And here I am still playing The Sims after so long. Almost 26 years of my life has been revolved around The Sims. Hi, Lady Oaks. Welcome in. Is that a Roblox badge? Purple noob. Oh, I was like, is that Roblox? Interesting. I love that. Oh, you unlocked Ginger Island recently and trying to get into the office to see your perfection. Oh, you're only on Winter of Year 2. Okay. Do you play modded? Because oh, actually, you don't have to do this modded. Well, another question. Sorry. Do you play on PC? Because I too also, when I unlocked Ginger Island eons ago, because I'm on year 4 of Winter, almost on year 5, and unlocking that office is a whole other experience. What I would suggest is using, I use this website called the Stardew.app. All you really got to do is just upload your Stardew save to this website. So then that way it can track your perfection and everything that you either completed or need to finish. And you don't even need to have Mr. QI's office to open up to know what your perfection is. This is a little bit more easier way, a little bit more detailed. You don't gotta travel as far. I recommend it. So helpful. It's a great website to use. Hi, Queen of Spades. Hello. Oh, your dad used to review games and got The Sims too early. Early? Oh, the days that I wish I could get this game early. Oh, then he passed it on to you, and that's how your gaming started. Longest fixation ever. Very good. That's where it all starts. Teach them while you're young. I'll make this a bathroom, make this a kid's room, make this open area. So this will be a bigger bedroom, actually, now that I think about it. There we go. But no, honestly, I feel like having a hyperfixation, it would be with a game that's very enjoyable and long and not repetitive. I think that's kind of what I find about most games these days. Like, some games can be really enjoyable, but they don't last as long for the hyperfixation. They're either good or they're like bad. Or like they're good in that moment and then like I'm done with it. Like for Stardew Valley, for example, you can like play it for so long on so many different ways. The Jojo Mart route, the community center route, marrying different people, having your farm decorated differently. It's so different. So different. But no, all good though. Thank you again for the raid and sending your lovely community over here. Definitely work and lurk away, eat your food, do all the things. I'll keep your community safe. And friends, if y'all are new, I did not really explain anything of who I am because you're wondering like, who is this person? Hello, my name is Steven, pronouns he, him. I play a lot of simulation games mostly, a lot of indie games. I've been getting into a lot of newer games as of lately. I mean, we've been playing a lot of like Stardew, Animal Crossing, Minecraft, of course. We play a lot of The Sims, like a lot of The Sims. But we do dabble into like indie games and story narrative games. We just finished our first ever playthrough of What Remains of Edith Finch. And I think I might actually start playing another game that I've never played called Beyond Two Souls, which would be very exciting to dabble into for the first time. Oh, you have some Exodus mods, but I refuse to mod anything else. Game brain until perfection. No, that's valid. Yes, drink some water, get some food. I will definitely, indeed. I have some plans for later today to do some cooking, working on some other projects. I have a meeting later today, I think at 4. I think it said on my calendar. I think it said. Did it say, not it being 53 degrees. Yeah, I have a meeting at 4 p.m. today, so I have a while before that meeting to do some cooking, but I'm going to my office later today, and I'm very excited to get more work done there. Oh, okay, good. But how was everyone's new year? For the people who are still here and hanging out, hope your new year was great and grand. Good things, I hope. I might actually, if this is a bedroom, I could actually, no, I'll keep it for the bathroom. What you talking about, Willis? You know what? No. So that we'll just leave that empty. Because I'm like, you can't tell me what to do. Video game. Unless, no. I'm like, unless I expand it. But I'm not trying to do that to my own Sims. I don't got time like that. Oh, and good news. I finally got a chance to go through my other neighborhoods that I started eons ago that I nearly broke. I got them. I was able to transfer all the houses from those old things, old save neighborhoods, and all the Sims that I had created from those old neighborhoods that I can put into this one. So I've transferred everything down, and I think we'll have a couple of Sims that we can start, like, of course, fixing and doing all the things with and making sure everything is all good in the hood. And start placing them into their proper houses. But I have to make sure I'm putting them into their proper houses without putting them in like random places that they shouldn't be. Okay, bathroom. Bathroom. I might honestly, let's see, if I make this, yeah, kitchen, dining room. And I might make this part a bit of a half wall situation, like right here. I think that could be really cool. Like wall and then half wall. And then we have the garage here. I'll keep, I guess I won't. Well, no. I won't furnish this house today. It's going to be more ready to move in. It's just going to have the kitchen and the bathrooms done. But now we just got to figure out the general scheme of things for each of the rooms for the wallpaper. Because this neighborhood, I think there's 4 lots in this little square. I'm honestly thinking 4 houses, or at least 2 houses and then 2 empty plots. And I think there's one here and then one here. That's a community lot that I do know. So there's a few that we could definitely like squeeze in. It's very suburban for most of these houses. I want to definitely expand. I think there's one area in the map that is not suburban-esque that I might dabble into some mid-century modern. But I gotta get there eventually. I stick to one style and then it just keeps, it becomes that style for across the board. And I'm like, well, here we are, living vicariously through the suburban life. Ew, what is that? Shingles? You know, I don't think I've ever seen most of these wallpapers, or I've never really had a chance to really look at them properly. I'm like thinking to myself, what are these? Never seen them before my entire life. Oh, I could do this. I have the mansion and garden stuff pack. So I could probably do a little bit of green. Yeah, I'll do a bit of green, like that bright green. And we'll put these side panelings everywhere, so that way it looks somewhat put together. It is definitely weird that you have to put them individually, but I kind of like having that control of like having options like, oh, you can put this one here or put that one there, rather it being like forced upon you, saying this is where this side thing's going to be. You have no other choice. There are workarounds though. I don't think. Oh wait, no, I'll just do that. Yeah, so then that way it looks somewhat more uniformed. Or maybe I could probably do the garage part brick and then the rest of it being like paneling. What if I do this way? Where is... Oh my gosh, no. That'd be fun. I forgot one wall. Wait, where? Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna go back around. Hold on. There we go. Oh, over here. There we go. Thank you. I was like, what wall? Right there. And then we'll do that here, that there. Okay. I kind of like that. A little bit of green, a little bit of brick. It works well. And there's like a little bit of an overhang above the garage. So that way, because like what I really think is so cool about The Sims 2 is that they actually pull out of the garage and like can pull back in. Of course, as long there's no like other car in here, they can pull straight into their car garage and pull back out, and the thing actually goes up. The animations, I swear, in this game are just so wonderful. It keeps me coming back. The nostalgia of it all and just how weird and quirky and exciting it is all at the same time. I think that's kind of why I like The Sims. Its quirkiness. And I never feel like I'm not doing anything wrong with this game. At least the way that the way that I'm playing is a little bit chaotic, but you know, it is what it is. But hi Serene, hello. Happy Wednesday. This is gonna be a ready to move in house, but it's gonna be a rental house. So your Sims will be able to rent this house and then furnish it whenever they so please, when they have the funds to do so. I feel like it's more like a family house rather than a big home. And I think I'm gonna just do some IKEA. I love IKEA stuff. Yeah, it was really cool to see. I'm like, wait. And then you could install a car alarm. So like if you ever actually have a sim, well, I don't think I've ever really seen. Has my Sims car ever been stolen? I want to say it has. I want to say my Sims car has been stolen more than once, but I don't recall it ever really actually happening. But I know that you can install a car alarm, and I'm pretty sure it does go off if something were to happen to it. But hey, Sims 2. You never know what will happen until it happens. Very unhinged, unpredictable. Let's do I've been doing these plain wallpaper situations, but I realized once you actually, no, I'll keep them the way it is. It's a rental home. You can't technically paint walls in a rental home. I mean, you could. You just gotta paint it back. I know, it is really nice. Oh, it goes up as soon as there's a burglar, and oh, if the car is outside. Okay, so that's what it is. I think because I always had mine on the inside, so the burglar would never come in. I'm kind of glad though that the burglars we have now, like in The Sims 3, well, no, yeah, I like the burglars in The Sims 3 and 4 more because they're just dumb. The Sims 3 and Sims 4 burglars are just dumb. Because in The Sims 2, they're too smart. They steal the actual, like, correct things to steal. But in The Sims 3, I'm not joking. There was one time my Sims got robbed, but they stole a toilet, a random chair that I did not care about that was very not valuable, and I think like a plant. But right in front of them was a gigantic flat screen TV, but no, they're like, I want a chair. I'm like, okay, you enjoy that chair. You enjoy that toilet. Go right ahead. I don't mind. Same thing with The Sims 4. I mean, most of my Sim houses in The Sims 4, my Sims are broke, so they don't got much furniture to begin with, really. But I'm like, go right ahead, take it. I don't care. But in The Sims 2, I'm out here sobbing my eyes out. They stealing all of my stuff, the things I worked so hard for. Never again will I do that. Never again. One time my next door neighbor robbed me, and I was like, oh, well, that's not gonna happen ever again because I'm gonna burn down your house. And so I did. And then I burned down their house and then I deleted them. I mean, what else was I supposed to do? Have a friendly conversation with them saying don't do that ever again? No. Just burn down their house and then delete them. It's the only logical way to get revenge on your next door neighbor, right? In The Sims. Context. Anyway, hello. Imagine if someone just like popped in and had no idea what I was talking about, and it's like, oh, I just burned down my Sims, like my next door neighbor's house, and deleted them. The context. Unhinged. Oh wait, I can put a back door over here. Anyway. Hi Sage, hello. Came into spring talking about burning down a house. Isn't that lovely? Oh, how the Sims have shaped my brain. Scary times. I know it's in The Sims. I have been lurking for about 20 minutes or so. Oh, okay. Good. But yeah, that happened to me in The Sims. It's crazy. You can't trust your next door neighbor. They'll always steal your stuff. Your food. Your spouses. Your stuff. Get revenge. To re-unhinge with return unhinge. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna do that there. So then you have a little bit of room to probably add like a desk and a chair here in this corner. So sliding glass door here. Door here leading to the garage, which could be turned into, like, realistically, you could actually take away this whole thing and like have like a whole workshop or some type of like workout room or whatever, or a secondary bedroom. This could be a third bedroom if you wanted to. Realistically, you could. But I think I want to leave the carport in here so that way your Sims can pull into the house. And you still have a lot of room on against the wall to put like a woodworking table or like exercise equipment or whatever on the side. So you have like that option. But I was like, I'll leave it the way it is. I'll make sure to add a security alarm over here so you don't have to. I sure enough do miss wall phones. Wall phones were my jam. I would always have them on hand. Like, look at this. Retro. Vintage. But it's the best thing in the world. I never would ever get rid of it. It's the best thing. I was like, how in the world are they supposed to get into here? We add these doors here. Oh, hello. This one, and this one. Okay. So all the doors are handled. Now we gotta add in the archway over here. I was like, what are you talking about? Add an archway here. Unless, wait, what's the other one that has... No. This? No. Oh, I'm thinking of the Sims 4 archway that has a bit more of a gap. Oh, I could use this one. Yeah, I'll use that one. That looks nicer. And you still have a little bit of room to add like a table if you wanted to into like the small S dining room. But if no dining room, you could just do an island right here. And then maybe a small little like table or a bar cart here, or have your high chairs for your kids or pet bowls over here. So you have options for the corner, but you still have room to add in like the table. So there's at least that. Let's do the basics here. Oh, hello. I have F5? Oh, there we go. That's better. It's like, why do I have Control F on? Okay, so this will be like a small S kitchen. We'll put the stove here. Oh, wait a minute. Well, actually, no. What if I do it the other way around? What if I put the fridge here and then the stove here? Because like flipped around, it would look a little bit better because then we can put the range hood up above the stove. Because since we don't have cabinets in The Sims 2, we have a little bit of wiggle room with what we could place up above it. Okay. And then we'll also get the other one. Hi, awesome boy. Hello. Thank you for the 25 stream streak. How are you today? Oh, here it is. Cozy time for a big stream streak. Indeed, 25 streams in a row is very huge. Ooh, here it is. But we got some cozy times. We're doing a lot of building today in The Sims 2 for our custom neighborhood. And so far, I have to say it's going really well. You know, I also just realized I don't think I actually placed a sink in half of the houses we built last week. Who needs to wash their hands anyway? The Sims don't wash their hands anyway. They're all very dirty. But I'm gonna go back and check and see if I did add a sink. This is giving Sims 4 2014 builds. Did they add in a shower? Did they add in a tub? Did they even add in wallpaper? Oh my gosh, it's giving old Sims 4 builds, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I don't need that reputation. But how is your Wednesday going so far? Hope it's been good. I'll put a towel here. Oh, and something I've been wanting, or I've been loving doing in most of my builds. Oh, that's really cool. Don't do that though. Is putting like the medicine cabinets above the sink rather than like a regular mirror, because with the medicine cabinets you'll be able to get like acne cream or like toothpaste and toothbrushes and things like that out of the medicine cabinet. The animations are really cool. It's simple, but it's cool to have them in there. A bit of oh no, I won't add that in there. What else can I add into here? I was like, I can put laundry, but that's a mod. I'm making a mod video of things I like to use in The Sims 2 for realistic gameplay. I'm putting together a mod list as well. I actually started putting together a real mod list of what mods I use in The Sims 2, which in a way, I don't think it's really that many, but it's a decent size of mods. I say more than 30. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I should probably check what that is. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow! Wow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Anyway, 45 mods and counting. Um, I don't have a problem. I'm fine. I'm okay. Are you though? No. I'm simply just trying to survive. I am not okay. Because what's weirder, I also realized I have duplicates in my Sims 2 folder without even realizing it. When I was going through my mods list, or yeah, making my mods list for The Sims 2, I was like, wait a minute. Where did that come from? So yeah, apparently I had some repeats, some duplicates in my said folder without even noticing. Done cleared that up real quick, that's for sure. So all is right in the world. I may have more, but simply I don't know. Tune in next time. Will Steven's computer explode? Oh, and I can now so my computer, it's so weird because I bought this computer, I was like 6 years ago, actually. And when I bought this computer, my heart sunk to my stomach. It was pricey. I didn't like that number that I had to spend. But I will say, over the years, I was like, this is a great PC. And then I found out it wasn't eligible for Windows 11, which I was like, it's so odd because it's so new. And it was even odder because what shocked me, my very first PC was eligible for Windows 11, but not my newer PC. And my laptop was, knowing full well my laptop was like a 1 year older, or yeah, 1 year older than this. It's so weird, but I fixed it. I just had to turn on a singular thing in my computer that was actually disabled automatically. And so now I can upgrade to Windows 11. Thankfully enough, I'm still on Windows 10 because me and Windows, we have beef. When I heard when Windows 8 was a thing for Windows 8 was a thing and Sims 2 was not going to work on Windows 8, I was like, I refuse to upgrade to Windows 8. I never did, actually, until Windows 10 was a thing. Because I always said, if The Sims 2 doesn't work, I don't want to upgrade. But now that people have Windows 11 and play Sims 2, I'm like, I could probably upgrade. I play Sims 2 on my laptop, so I'm like, it should be as bad. So I fixed it. All I had to do was turn on this like setting. It was called TPM 2.0. It's somewhere like in the hardware of your computer that you have to turn it on in your BIOS. Like while basically when your computer is booting up, if you press, like, I think it's like F2 on your keyboard, like spam click F2 on your keyboard, it opens up this BIOS thing. And there's a setting in there you have to turn on. So then that way your hardware of your PC is like eligible for like Windows 11. And I'm like, why wasn't it enabled before? So that was very odd to figure that out. Because I was like, I'm not trying to buy a new PC. I'd have no time nor the patience for that. So luckily, one of my friends was trying to upgrade to Windows 11 as well. And thankfully enough, they asked the question in our Discord. And thanks to Ront for saying how to turn that on. I'm like, thank goodness. Get a friend like Ront. I'm telling you. Get a friend like Ront. He knows more than I do. I'll give a check if you can do that too before October. Yeah, I got the extra year of security as well. I did the same thing. Just because I wanted to make sure I'm like all set and ready to go. But yeah, I would definitely check and see if your if that setting is disabled. Because if it is, and most likely is, then I would enable it. But my computer just told me that my PC is ready. I'm like, oh, it's exciting. Where's my fence? I just had it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. I want to do this. I know it just sounds very interesting. Windows, like Microsoft is a very weird company as a whole for a number of reasons. But they just make great computers. I've been a PC person my entire life. I've never really like I have a MacBook Air 2011. Somehow it's still running and alive. I don't know how that's possible. I mean, you cannot upgrade that thing at all anymore. But I still have it and it still runs and it's barely hanging, but it's there. Let's do this right here. Yeah, I got the extra year because I'm like, thank goodness. Because like when you're trying to upgrade your the software for Windows, like from Windows 10 to Windows 11, that's just pricey by itself. Everything's going up these days, and I'm like, I cannot afford to be spending over $1,000, $2,000 on a new computer. I refuse to do that. So I rather not break the bank. I rather be a little bit more stable and not broke. So I'd rather just stick with what I have as long as I possibly can. Oh, the window. Oopsies. There we go. That's better. So I think this is that's pretty good. Nice. Oh, it's still running, but it can't upgrade anymore. Same. 2011, but cannot upgrade anymore. Same with my mom's Mac computer. It's a 2015 iMac, but iMac, whatever it's called, with the Retina display and things. It's a great computer, but she can no longer upgrade it to the next version of Mac, which is so odd. But it's very like Apple to do that. To force you to buy a new computer when it's only been like 3 years. Same with phones. Oh, you bought your old Windows 10 PC in 2017? 2017? That still feels so new. You know? Hi, Nicola. Hello. Welcome in. Sink, stove, fridge. Okay, everything else is good. Okay, let's do this. Zoning. There we go. Oh, but doesn't this thing have to... It needs to... I think this door needs to be something different. Well, actually, you know, I could just technically just put this in the back. Because I would need to use this door for it to be rentable. So I could technically just use this door. But this just makes everything more difficult. The dude who owns Microsoft didn't create it. He asked a friend of his who created software if he had anything, and he had so much going on for his friend to give him the software stuff for him. Really? That is very interesting. See, this looks ugly. See, I'm gonna save this and just to see. Next year, your old Windows 10 PC will be 10 years old. 10. It's crazy to think it's gonna be 2027 next year. That's weird. At least I feel like this month time is going by slow, which is a good thing. Okay. I'll test it out later, but you should be fine. Oh, wait, nope. Okay, yeah. I need to have that door. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad to see you today. We're just doing some relaxing stuff. We're just building a lot of different things, a lot of houses. Oh, okay, gotta change that. We're mostly doing houses. We might even do a residential lot or a community lot, I mean. Next, probably after this one, we'll probably start working on either a restaurant, which will be a little bit more smaller to do, like a small little diner. And then probably a park. Also, Jester, thank you for the daily click for Palestine. Yeah, especially with all the RAM and GPU stuff going up, kind of crazy. That's a little bit too pricey in my opinion. Okay, I wonder. I think I can set stuff as front door in The Sims 2. This game is like a forever thing that I just always forget. I'm like, can I do this? Can I not do that? I could realistically just do this and call it a day. Like, I could just do that. And that's what I'm going to do. Bada bing, bada... Well, yeah. To fix it, you can revert the lot zoning back to residential and then correct it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, it's called apartment base right now. That's okay. Residential. This game's gonna make me lose my marbles. Oh my gosh. And it's not struggling at all, Coupon. You know what? I want to see. I'm gonna try and charge my old MacBook Air from 2011 so it can turn on. I want to see, can I watch Twitch on my MacBook 11? Because it's really old and it's struggling. I'm not joking. So I want to see if I can watch Twitch. I wonder if I can update Google Chrome. I don't know. I'm scared. I tried to run The Sims 4 on my MacBook Air. Let me tell you, that thing was hotter than hot. It was like, okay, that's... Is it because I have this here and this needs to be put right here? Is that why? Oh, wait, because it's... I'm slow. Because it's already an apartment base already. Let me go back out. I'm gonna cry. Oh, you used to play The Sims 2 so much way back then. Oh my god, you should play it again. I feel like you should play The Sims 2 again. It's very fun. So relaxing. At least building wise is relaxing. Making The Sims kind of a difficult thing. But I will say I rather enjoy causing chaos through gameplay. Okay, so it looks like it's apartment base, yes. Make it a residential, yes. This is where I always struggle. I'm thinking I might have to remove this door and put this door in front of here for it to work properly, because this is apartments. Help. Hi, remove me. Hello, welcome in. For the apartment door to work, it has to be the apartment lot, but it'll get confused with the other doors. Oh my, that's so weird. That is the most weirdest thing about The Sims 2 that I don't like. That is so interesting. You never considered that I could play it? You're inspiring me. Maybe I should pick it up again. You should. You should. They re-released The Sims 2, so you could like replay the game, but in a newer version with updated graphics, and it runs a lot better. I personally play on the Ultimate Collection. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'll put that there. It looks ugly like this, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna delete this just to see. This is why I think it's fun to like always play test houses. I didn't turn it into an apartment base. I did not do that. Going back in. Sorry. This is like back and forth. Back and forth. But you should. Jester, if you ever need any help, if you need any tips of any kind, let me know. We do a lot of... Okay, there we go. We do a lot of building, a lot of storytelling, making Sims. Always here to help. Plus, chat is always here to help as well if you need anything at all. Okay, apartment base. I wonder... Because what I want the sliding glass door back here. That's what I really want. I'm going to see if that works. If it does, we're moving forward. Oh, for a lot of things, especially from watching streams while doing productive stuff. Oh, that's good. Does it work? No. I'm gonna burn down the house. If the backyard is completely fenced in, the sliding glass door is fine. Oh no, I know it looks fine. It's the door. I want to make it into an apartment. That's the only issue. It's not the actual structure of the home. I want to turn this all around. It's the lot zoning. And it looks completely fenced in. Is it because of the hedges? Is it because of the gates? I wonder what the issue is. But maybe it's not technically completely fenced in because it's on a wall, but it should be fine. Is it this door? But it shouldn't be that door. Maybe it's maybe it might be the... Yeah, I'm gonna... Did I change that back already? I did. Okay, I'm gonna save again, and we're gonna come back into this lot. I'm gonna delete the gates and see if that works, because this door right here should be fine. This door should be fine, and this door should be fine. Yeah, it might be the gates. Weird. Rosewood, are you making the town from Pretty Little Liars? No. I've also never seen Pretty Little Liars ever in my life. I just named it Rosewood because it sounded kind of cool. Is the town in Pretty Little Liars called Rosewood? Because if it is, I did not know. Okay, let's delete these. Because realistically, you don't even need to get out of the backyard this way. You can just use the garage. You can just go through the house if you want to. Yeah, okay. So we'll try that. We'll try that. Save again. And if it does say 1 unit available, then we're good. Then don't have to worry about the slot anymore. Early 2026 New Year's project is to get all the OG Sims 4 legacy backed up, upload to the gallery so I can move them to the new PC. Oh, that's a good goal. Thank goodness it was the gates. 4,000. You know what? 4,000. 4056 a week per sim week. Not furnished, but only the bathroom and kitchen furnished. Semi-furnished. That's not bad. That's not bad. For like, this could realistically fit a family of I'm gonna go back in so I can do some other stuff. Realistically, you could fit at least, I think, 3 or 4, maybe 5 Sims into this whole lot. And that's not bad of a price. So it was the gates. It literally was the gates. This game is complicated on so many levels. It makes no sense. But I love it. Oh, it is? That is so interesting. Well, I like that. Well, but no, I think I want to definitely watch Pretty Little Liars because I've never seen it. I don't really understand. No. Like, I don't really understand the concept of Pretty Little Liars. I know something's supposed to happen, but I've never really, like, took the time to really look into it properly. That's interesting. Oh, fancy. How many seasons are there of that show? Okay. So, pro tip, don't add fences or don't add gates to the fences if you're making a singular house. That's so interesting. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. I feel like it was categorizing the fences as like doors, and it was like there's nothing here. It's so weird. I have a love-hate relationship for this game, I swear. Ooh, anime. Oh, have fun. Enjoy your lurk. Hi Purple Star. Hello. Welcome in. We're spending some good amount of time trying to fix said lot zoning of our lovely house here that we had just built. So now that I've learned that, that makes total sense why it wasn't working, but now it works. Complicated, but it's worth it. Okay. I think that looks good. Yeah. Kitchen's done, bathrooms are done, wallpaper is done. I don't think I'm missing anything around here. Yeah, everything else looks good. Perfect. Yay. But I am doing well. I've been having so much fun building. It's been really great. I think I have been having a lot of fun building in this particular neighborhood because it's a custom hood that I made from scratch using SimCity 4 to then convert to The Sims 2, and just making the lots and in different sections and then planning out the community lots to eventually figure out the storyline that I want for the whole town. It's been fun. Also, Elle, thank you for the 40 stream streak. And Jean, hello, how are you? Okay, so it costs $40.60 per sim week to live here for rent. So you're renting this house. One singular house. But I feel like for a big family home, it makes sense. This over here has two houses or two apartments, one on the bottom, one on the top. And then I think, what was this? Graveyard. Graveyard, elder home, house 4, house 5, house 7. Oh, that's the diner that I built. But let's work on the next one. Let's do a community lot this time. We'll build another diner. I think that could be kind of fun. Having that much control is fun. It is. It's a good thing and a bad thing. When you give me too much control, I'm like, oh, no, no, no. But I'm like, yes, give me more. It's kind of like City Skylines to me, or SimCity. All that control can be good and bad, depending on how you see it. Hi, Lavender. Hello. How are you? Okay. It is 11:45 a.m. I'm looking at my notes to see if I did everything I need to do. What is this? No, I don't want to do that. Maybe it's Maybelline. Who? I don't know who that Joe character is. Okay, let me get my notepad out. Okay, there we go. But I've been good, Jean. I cannot complain too much. We've just been working on the save neighborhood for about 1.5 years, and I think this is the year that we can probably get it done. If we continue to keep building up the town more and more and more and adding all the lots, we could eventually start making the Sims for said neighborhood. I think once we make the Sims, everything else will become a lot more easier. At least I think it would. But I know that I'm gonna have to go through every single Sim, not really necessarily individually. I feel like I would have to do it all through Sims PE to customize all the things that I want. The memories and all the other things. I might have to ask this YouTuber that I know, Alex Art, who's made Sims 2 custom neighborhoods and knows like Sims PE a little bit more than I do. So I'm gonna have to like ask them to see, get some codes on certain things. So I'm gonna have to watch their videos. The lowdown. Okay, this is a, what is it, a diner? It's gonna be a small diner. I think I'm gonna definitely like figure this out. Pinterest. I'm glad to see you though, Lavender Cat. Happy Wednesday, not Tuesday, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy New Year. I don't think I've seen you at all since last year, but I'm glad to see you. Let me do small. I always look up on Pinterest for some ideas. Style-wise, is that Sims 2? No, I think I want to do this. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay. Diner. And then we'll do a small little kitchen back area. Oh, I could replicate the ones from The Sims 3. I could do that. That could be something I could really do. But welcome back from the ads. If you got an ad. But yeah, overall, today has been good. Weather-wise, I feel like today's going to be really nice outside. They say today's going to be in the high 60s, which is shocking, but not shocking for the Midwest, even though it is January 7th. And it's going to be 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to live day by day and hope for the best and not try and burn up, even though I am wearing a sweater at this current moment. I think I might do brick. I do it this far. Yeah, I'll do brick, but I'll leave this part open over here. But hey, hey. Oh, you played Sergio Romeo and his roommate, and Sergio's breaking up with his girlfriend. Oh, wait, Sergio Romeo. Oh, from Get Together. Oh my gosh, wait, why? Wait, what? Wait a minute, hold on, Gloopy. I don't know why I thought Sergio Romeo and that other guy were brothers for the longest time. They were roommates? Wait a minute. I don't know why I thought they were brothers, but just had different last names. That's interesting. But I've been well. Can't complain too much. Hi, Yippity. Hello. You've been obsessing over The Sims 2 for the last 2 weeks. Literally just ran out of content to watch. Well, hey, welcome back. You came in at a good time. We're building so much today. We finished our trailer that we built over here. We started it last week and then finished the rest today. And then we built a ready-to-move-in rental home with a car garage. And now we're building a little diner to hopefully finish this one today to start working on another smaller build. I've just been in like a building mood. I've been posting more Sims 2 videos on YouTube, so it's been kind of nice to kind of have that nice new resurgence of people like, I need Sims 2. I'm like, okay. Don't worry, I got you covered. How's your day? How's your Wednesday? The 100 cat count, 52 cats into it last year. That's really good. 52 cats and you started it last year. You're literally, you're half away. Only 48 more cats and then you're done. Because I personally haven't actually played with pets that much in The Sims at all. Well, Sims 2, 3, or 4 that much, to be fully honest. But how many kittens can you have in a litter in The Sims 4? I've never really fully paid attention to all of that, honestly. Okay, if this is a diner, I think I need... Where are my doors at? That's going to be the back area for the cooks. Which I'm going to add this door here and this door here. I had made a version of Bob's Burgers one time in The Sims 2. Now that I mentioned of making a diner, I'm like, oh, made Bob's Burgers. I should probably put that for download at some point. What door do I want to use? We don't have a lot of options in this game. I'm gonna go with this one. Hey, green. Oh, you're doing a diamond painting set? You got for Xmas. Oh wait, that's exciting. I hope it goes well. A diamond painting set. Which reminds me, I need to finish my paint by number I bought last year. Ooh, I hope it turns out well. Yeah, how many litters can you have yeah, how many litters can you have at once? Because I've never personally had paid attention on how many my cat was having at once. So I'm not personally aware. I'll do this over here instead. Public area. I could probably have this be in another like seating area for people to do whatever they want. This will all will be open. So if this is gonna be a diner, I could. No, sliding glass door can go over here. Yeah, that can be there for now, and I'll figure out the rest. And I'll do half walls right here, and then like right here, or do wall, wall, and then half wall, half wall. I don't know. Oh, up to 4. Okay, that's not bad. 4. And you do it on fast speed. Okay. That's not bad. That actually kind of works. I don't think I'll ever try that challenge because that just sounds chaotic on so many levels. But it does sound quite exciting to see how many kittens or puppies you can have in that amount of time. But in a year, that's really impressive. Did you take a lot of breaks in between? Because I feel like I would stress out very quickly. And just having that amount of kittens or puppies in a home, I'm like, I need a break. I'm tired. Too much yapping in the home. Oh, is that centered? No, it's not. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna break them off into sections. I think that will help me a little bit better with seating placement. I have F. Oh, hello. Thank you. At some point last year, you did a diamond painting and stuck it on the wall with 2 pins. Oh, the sewing kind. And you surprised that's slightly pushing 2 pins, and it held the quilt heavy, quite heavy thing up for so long. That's good. I mean, you'd be very surprised. I feel like you just don't know until you do it. You just don't know until you actually do it. And it's like, oh, well, I might try that again. This feels too fancy. This feels too fancy for a diner. I need those actual diner looking tables, not the fancy looking ones. Checkered pattern ones. You have 3 Sims now and the rest are cats, but sometimes 2 Sims. Ooh. Oh, you don't play every day? Okay, that's good. Give yourself a break, some time to rest, ease your mind. Okay, I think if I do it this way, well, I guess technically I don't have to. I could use those chairs that I was using before and then place like a regular looking table. A regular looking table in between to give it that diner look that I'm looking for. So I could do, yeah, I could do this. There we go. All cats can use 1 litter, and then you need to change the toilet often. Okay. Not too bad. I know like there's I think I remember seeing somewhere, I think on Tumblr maybe, someone made like an automatic cat litter box where it would, well, technically there is one already in the game with cats and dogs, but like the circular oval shaped one that you usually see from like pet stores and commercials. Someone made one of those. I think it was Cybulet, I'm pretty sure. Or someone. It might have been Cybulet, I think, because I think Cybulet has cats. Can't remember. But I feel like I could never play like a baby challenge every day. I think having breaks is very much needed. Like the 100 baby or the 100 puppy challenge or the 100 kitten challenge, like breaks. Anything revolving youngins deserves a break. 7 toddler challenge. You just gotta give yourself some time to rest your brain noggin. You know? What is this one? Well, okay, this might... Ooh! You know, maybe orange. Orange could work. Because it looks a little bit dingy and dirty. And the red looks too much clean and pristine. I want to make it more of a rundown, weird looking diner. Because this upper part of the map is more of kind of like abandoned looking and not well upkept. So there's going to be a lot of weird like wallpaper and decor things on the wall. And even like the outside roof will look different too. So I want to make it as weird as it can be. There we go. And I think the orange would help. We don't really have any abandoned looking ones in the game anyway. I could recolor these if I wanted to. One of your Sims is present too. What? Wait, how is that possible? Oh, with the politics career from City Living? I think that's what it's called, yeah. I forgot that was an actual career, to be fully honest. I really forgot that was a career. I have not played with that career in a hot minute. Now this is what I don't want to do. I don't know why I did it in the first place. So if I have this here. Oh, I could have it where it's like part diner, part arcade. Even though there is already another arcade over here by the strip mall, I could have a secondary one if I want to. Imagine if I added a bowling alley, but there's no room for that. Oh my, I just got a really cool idea. What if I do a bowling alley / roller rink? That could be really fun. Oh my gosh, I just got a really fun idea. I could do that. That could be exciting. Oh, okay, that's right. So is that at like the max level, I presume? Also, Russell, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new Prime sub. How is your day? Ooh, what is this? How is your day? How is your Wednesday morning going so far? Or I guess technically, now it's technically afternoon. Wednesday afternoon. It is 12 p.m. for me at this current moment. We're working on some builds today in The Sims 2 for our custom neighborhood. We started last year. I feel like last year we were kind of getting our feet wet and like figuring things out. But now we are like moving with this one. It's going a lot more quicker, which is nice. We're building more. We're getting some ideas prepared for set like what Sims could live here. So it's going rather well. Okay, that's Sim Blender. I gotta add that to my mods list as well. Okay. I think I'm gonna have this many tables. I mean, I could probably add in another one, like right here. I could do that and then add a table here. And then having this back area probably be the arcade section of mostly. Um, and instead of in the in-between, what I could do is add in these barriers. Like these could be fun. Oh, it's 6:59 for you? You had a pretty scary day? I'm sorry to hear that you had a pretty scary day. I hope this stream can make you feel better and you feel a sense of comfort. And hopefully it's less scary. We got a very calm, cozy community over here. So do you ever need to talk about anything? No. If you ever need to talk about anything, we're always here doing something in The Sims or in Stardew or Animal Crossing or Minecraft. There's something for everyone. I'm glad to see you though. Have you played The Sims 2 before by any chance? Or is this like your first time ever seeing The Sims 2? We'll make this like a little garden bed of some type. Because having the hedges, well, I don't really technically. I also realize there's no bathrooms. That just, yeah, you know what? No. I was like, wait a minute. There's no bathrooms in here. Maybe we should add a bathroom into this lovely diner. I think that would be helpful, right? Right? Like, where else would they go? Bathrooms are kind of like the last thing I think about in Sims builds. I'm like, And it's like the last thing. I'm like, well, I should probably add a bathroom so they can go somewhere, not pee on the floor. I had 2 doors here. There we go. Oh, you haven't played, but you've seen people play? It is definitely one of those games that it takes a bit of time to learn. At least I would say, like, building wise, and I guess gameplay too. Gameplay is a little bit more different than like The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. So if you wanted to get promoted in your job, of course, you would need to work on your skills. And also you would need friends in order to get promoted as well. So friends and skills are the 2 main things I would say you would need to get promoted into The Sims 2. You get paid per day. So like, let's say your sim only earns 189 simoleons. You earn that per day, not per hour. So it's a really struggle bus over here, money wise. I'm like, what do you mean I only get 200 simoleons per day? That's robbery. I want to get paid per hour. Hi, Ocean. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. How was your stream today? What did you all get up to? Were you playing Sims 2, Sims 4, Sims 3, Stardew, Animal Crossing, anything? But hi, wavy babies. It's good to see you. My friends, if y'all are new, my name is Steven, pronounce he, him. I play a lot of simulation games, mostly like Sims 2 and Sims 4, but I do dabble a lot in a lot of indie games, story narrative games. We just finished playing What Remains of Edith Finch last week on Saturday, and we have been doing this thing where we're like playing games that we haven't finished or played before. But today, we're playing The Sims 2, and I'm working on a custom neighborhood that I had made from scratch last year. So I made the terrain myself and making the hood. Ooh, Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle. Oh, that's fun. I will say Eco Lifestyle is one of those packs that is severely underrated. It's a little bit janky with those naps programs. I turned that stuff off, okay? But I love it for the solar panels because reduced bills and it looks nice. And I think the vibe of Eco is just good. But the naps program is a little bit too much. A little bit glitchy. I absolutely adore when you play The Sims 2. It's one of my favorite games. I can give you all a little bit of a tour of the town that we've done so far. But thank you so much, Ocean, for the raid and sending your lovely community over here. I really appreciate it. Hi, Venus Flytrap. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, Bubblegum. Hi, Taka Cake. Hi, Chris Ann. Hi, Nubia. Hi, Pastel. Hi, Alara Sim Games. Hi, Zion. Hello. So this is what we've got going on so far. I made a YouTube video last year of making the terrain in SimCity 4 and then converting that to The Sims 2. It wasn't really that hard, but making the terrain from scratch was a little bit difficult. But I've made this entire thing myself. And we've been placing down the lots in different locations and decorating the hood in different parts to make it look nice and neat. And it's a little bit chaotic. We got like the farmer area over here. This is like kind of like the main town square hood, rich area, abandoned weird area with one person living here. And then this is more of like the woods. I would say the woods is up here. But I think what I'm gonna do mostly is like add some empty plots in different places. So if you wanted to ever download this hood, you could like make your own builds here and there. Some of the houses are like ready to move in. So I've gotten most of it done. We've just been like tackling it bit by bit as we go. No, all good, Daphne. Thank you for modding. I will see you next time. Enjoy your dentist appointments. Don't bite the dentist. Don't do it. No, it is a sleeper hit. That's true. I love the cast and build and buy in Eco. I think the gameplay has its moments of being like both good and bad. Hi Sosa, welcome in. How are you today? But thank you. I'm glad you all really like it. It's been a really fun journey of like making my own custom hood because it has its like, you know, ups and downs of being difficult, but I think once you kind of get the hang of it, it becomes a little bit more easier. For anyone like that's new, I do a lot of storytelling in The Sims, similar to like Ocean, and I love family gameplay more than anything. So whenever I get a chance to like create a family and have like a backstory and then like, making it very detailed and expansive of how many generations it can be, I get so excited about the most mundane stuff. And it just kind of keeps me like going with playing. And so The Sims 2 is like the most detailed of the storytelling features that I wish we had in the future of The Sims. And I don't know, the memory system alone, it just never gets old. And even though it is unhinged, I kind of like how unhinged it is though from time to time. But thank you. Yeah, Dabney has an appointment today at the dentist's office. You want to make a farmer's market? You should. I made a farmer's market last year, which I still need to put up for download actually, but you should. You really should make a farmer's market. I have to make, I think I need to make at least two or three more farmer houses for my farmer's area to like make it look somewhat complete, and then leave some empty plots for you all to build on. I'm making it how like The Sims 3 kind of is, where there's a bunch of houses, but then most of them are like ready to move in, or there's like empty little lot plots everywhere. So you still have like creative freedom, but then you can like do whatever you really want. But this time it's like much easier. Okay, that's not what we're gonna do with that. There we go. I wish we had a creator world program or something. Well, I think technically we do in The Sims 4 by Twisted Mexi. I have yet to use it because it looks complicated, but he's very talented at what he does, and I'm like, you do you, really, you do you. But I wish we had an actual program like we had in The Sims 3. I personally never did anything in The Sims 3 because Sims 3 is Sims 3. You know how that runs. Would the farmer market work better as a small business, you think? So the way that I did it in The Sims 4 or like The Sims 2? Because I feel like Sims 2 or Sims 2, it would have to be like an open like park area, but Sims 4, I would say make it a small business, because in that way you can have a multitude of stalls to sell like your produce and things, like your milk, your eggs, your vegetables and things like that. And they probably have like the employees probably like tend to those little tables and like work them for you and have customers come up and like buy the things. That's what I would personally do. But you could do it either that way or with Eco Lifestyle, I believe. Is it Eco Lifestyle? Yeah, Eco Lifestyle, the community maker space. You can either use that one and then just use the selling tables to sell your produce that way. But if you want to actually run a business, I would do the small business one. Yeah. The Jeopardy VOD with your parents was one of the best things I saw in 2025. Really? Oh, thank you. We plan to do another Jeopardy, like a Sims type Jeopardy again this year for our for one of our fundraisers, either for Hope for Haiti or St. Jude, or probably both. I don't know, depending on their schedule, of course. But we plan to do another one though this year, and I'm quite excited. I feel like since then they've definitely learned a lot about The Sims. I think all of us have learned a lot about The Sims as of lately since last year. And I feel like it's only gotten slightly better with our Sims knowledge. But I'm just like, having to write down that we have over 100 DLCs in The Sims 4 is scary. But also over 100 just in The Sims in total is like downright crazy. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of packs. Let's do a plant here. And I think I might do a little trash can here in the bathroom. But I'm glad that made sense though. Always happy to help with anything you might need. I plan to do some Sims 2 building tutorials on YouTube again. It's been a minute since I've last done some tutorials really around The Sims 2. I think because like with The Sims 2, it requires so much brain power to like think and do anything, versus like The Sims 4, it's like you click a button and it's there and it's done. So I'm like, ooh, I need to build more. I need to do more in The Sims 2 because it's more fun and kind of exciting. But it's a struggle. Where art thou is my things? Oh, here it is. I was like, I couldn't find my stalls. I can't wait to see it. I'm excited to see it as well. I'm excited to plan it out, honestly. And now that I think about it, on one hand, I don't really need to have a sliding glass door anywhere. They could just walk to the back if they want to. But if I wanted to have more space, I can, you know what? No, I'm gonna do this. I think since this is like in more of the foresty area, I think it would be really cool to probably have another small like arcade back here, like a little club hangout of some type. It'd be different. And then we have like a small little area to like for seating and whatnot. Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I think it's on my YouTube channel. It's also on my VOD channel as well, but I made an edited version, but it's on the YouTube if you want to check it out. I might have both up there actually now that I think about it. If I don't, I might need to edit the other one. But yeah, it's really fun. There's a lot of like really cool things that we've done last year for charity, because we were fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, as we usually do every single May. And that was a really fun way to kind of, one, bring my family along. And it was also the very first time I had Randy Joe. And that was very exciting. And Randy Joe is my dog, for anyone that is new. I have a 4-year-old Maltese. dog. And he is literally the world. He's my world. Sassy, chaotic, but you know, he's lovely regardless. Where is the restaurant? Oh, here it is. There we go. This is what I need. Let's put this up here saying wash your little nasty hands. Put these up here against the wall. We'll raise them up like so. And there doesn't really need to be too many places where they have to like do their cooking. So we'll make sure we add in the sink here. We already have this. And we most likely probably just do this. Yeah, good. But I would love to know, for anyone that just came in, what was your New Year's like? Did you do anything special? Did you go anywhere? Do anything in particular? Eat some good food? Watch some good movies? Watch Stranger Things? Because I will say I have been... I will say, I believe what Mike believes. I believe what Mike believes, and that's about it. I choose to believe that. Because anything else? Yeah. No. I also watched Heated Rivalry last year, and that was really fun to watch. It has no ounce of hockey of any kind in that show. Just let that be known. It's a watch by yourself type of show as well. Yeah. You just hung out with your kids. Oh, but you did watch Stranger Things. It wasn't good though. Really? Really? Will's coming out with trash. I feel like, in a way, it was needed but not needed at the same time. I feel like they could have done it in a different way. Because I remember seeing like an interview. Oh, I remember seeing in an interview that Noah Schnapp was saying that he was nervous about the whole thing because it was just going to be Joyce. But then when everyone came into the picture and everyone was there, he felt like he had to put on like the performance of a lifetime to do it, to make it good for the people in the room, but also good for the people watching. I think internally people, he just wanted to make it good. So all that pressure was like a lot, but I feel like he did okay. And it felt genuine. It felt like I was having my eyes out though. I was having my eyes out throughout the entire episode. That episode and like, of course, moving forward. Cause I'm like, this is rough. My eyes. Hi, Sia. Welcome in. You played Sims. You hung out with your friend and watched Avatar. The blue people or the Airbender one? There's a difference. Because I also too saw Avatar, the blue people, on Christmas Day. And that was very fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I will say that those 3 hours was not wasted. I really enjoyed my time. I also don't even need this. I can delete these things. I need to put... I'm gonna put like a couch. Yeah, it's 12:20. I feel like, I don't know. It did feel a bit rushed. I think I would have loved it to be gradually, like he would tell people gradually rather than all at once. But that's just me. But it's like, you know, that's his own experience. Honestly, everyone has a different coming out story, way of doing things. But in some ways it felt rushed. I think what I really enjoyed about it is that he felt safe and not judged at all, which made me very happy to know. Because it could have gone sideways, of course, on so many directions. Of course, their lives were in danger. Vecna was really saying, hey, I'm destroying your world. But I did like that nice calm moment. I'm like, all I can say, Nancy knocked them down Wheeler. The Wheelers know how to really take it. and take people out. Give Nancy the shotgun. She's like, okay. Say less. Karen, Holly, Nancy, bap, bap, bap. Ted, in the bed. I forgot about the distinction. The Airbender one. I'm excited for season 2 when it comes out. I think it comes out this month? This month or next month, I think. They're also doing a documentary of, that's custom content, a documentary of the final season of Stranger Things. And I feel like Avatar, The Last Airbender TV show, the Netflix one, I just think, I'm just hoping that season 2 is good. I'm excited that they're involving Toph into the picture. And the actress that plays Toph looks exactly like Toph, and it's scary. And that's a good thing. A little spitting image of Toph. Spooky. There's not much I can add in here. I'm going to add some stuff in here later, but I'm going to figure that out in a second. But I want to get the rest of the stuff done. Let's do the floor. I'm excited to see the animated version of Stranger Things, to see what that's going to be like. Really curious, because it's supposed to be between season 2 and season 3. Stranger Things 1984. Is it a safe place? It is! It's just always a safe place. You just like the live action one? You prefer the animated one? I feel like there's I say that a lot. I feel like quite a bit. But I prefer the animated one more just because I grew up with it. The live action, okay, hold on. The live action movie, we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one. If you know, you know. But the TV show version, I feel as they did cut a lot of corners with it, which just made it feel rushed, which happens a lot with streaming, which I don't really like that much with streaming TV shows, because they either make it too short, where they cut out a bunch of stuff, or make it too long and they cut out like the most important little juicy things that we're looking for. But I do like the effects. I think this one was better than the live action movie that they made, that Nickelodeon made, to be exact. Because I think Netflix, they got budget. So it wasn't as bad, but I wish they made it a little bit longer and added more context to things that was in the animated show. But that's how I feel, though. That's just me. But yeah. Behind Toph wants to change Toph. Wait, really? Wait, how so? What wallpaper should I use? Is this wallpaper good? I need something. Oh, I could use the industrial one. This ain't luxury. Comfy. That's giving wood. Art Deco, mission, luxury. Gearhead. Oh, that's floor. That's the floor. This is wallpaper. Okay, I can probably do something like this. Yeah, that looks good. Did I buy the sponge pig? No. No. I haven't bought a single Sims pack since... What was the last one that we had? I don't have the SpongeBob kits, plural. And I don't even have the Prairie Dreams kit, the creator kit that came out by Miko. Talented custom content creator, but I don't even have that one either. But whatever the last one was before that one, I haven't even gotten anything since October, so I don't have anything. I'm gonna do Brick here. I wanted to portray her more older than more feminine. Interesting. I guess we'll see. I'll definitely take my notes. I love taking notes of like TV shows quite a bit. Hi, Peppa. Hello. How are you? But yeah, I haven't really bought any kits or anything. I've been giving away codes that I've had for a very long time of those kits. I usually give away codes that were given to me, and then I'm like, use them how you will. I'll never use them. So if someone likes it, then that's happy for them, but I don't really need SpongeBob in my game. I love SpongeBob the TV show. That Delulu sponge is why the way I am delusional. I am Delulu. But I just felt like it wasn't really needed for my game personally. It just didn't really fit the vibe of it. I think if they did not include it so heavily, I would have been fine. But I'm like, That's just me. That's my opinion. Hi, 13 Struggle. Hello. How are you? Happy Wednesday. How are you? Ooh. Maybe I could do... Ooh, I could do that. Ooh, you know, I'm thinking differently. This is getting very good. Ooh, a tree. There we go. I think that could be fun. I should probably add some windows up here so then that way you have some sunlight. But why do you need sunlight in a bathroom? You're in, you're out. You gotta go. You gotta go. But I also don't even know, like, the future of The Sims. I have no clue what could possibly happen. With everything that's going on right now, it's so incredibly frustrating. And it makes me feel ill every single day. But I'm always keeping good positive vibes. Like this year, I'm thinking positive. Last year, an emotional roller coaster for a lot of different reasons. One, the buyout. One, I got on Forbes 30 under 30. That made my day way better. I celebrated Christmas with my dog for the second year. I had a birthday. My parents had a birthday. My dad retired. There was a lot more positive things and negative things, but I'm taking this year of 2026 of good things, positive vibes. I'm blocking out the negativity. I'm blocking out that stuff. So I can't go into 2026 having a crash out. But that's just me. Oh, you bought the SpongeBob kid if it wasn't... Oh, you would have bought the SpongeBob kits if it wasn't for the whole EA situation? Yeah. But there's already people who already has made it custom content already. I think. I have no idea. But I always assume that when people who have kits... I've done this before, actually, where, like, before everything, I would make... Well, I still do make recolors of most, like, the pre-existing stuff that we already have and the stuff that I already own. And all base game stuff, like I'll make recolors, or I'll modify stuff, or I'll make more slots for certain things just because, like, I want to see more slots, or I want to see more stuff. Ooh, what you talking about? You're not leveled. I don't know. I just want to see more. Plus, I'd like to play around with color and try out new things. And I guess a person who just has never really dabbled into doing a lot of, like, Blender stuff. I've only ever converted a few things from The Sims 4 to The Sims 2 with the help of Lord Crumps. And I've only ever made one singular set from scratch for The Sims 4. Blender is no joke. I'm sorry, what now? Huh? I'm confused. Anyway, but I'm good. I'm glad that you're good, Peppa. Got any plans today by any chance? way. No way. Are you telling me? Really? That's crazy. So okay, so the SAG Actor Awards nominations came out today. There's no Cynthia Erivo. She didn't get nominated for Alphaba and Wicked for Good, which is very interesting to me. She got nominated for a Golden Globe, but she didn't attend because she was doing something else at the same time. But she didn't get nominated for a SAG award? That's interesting. Sweet treat to mention. You know what's funny? That's the only pack I don't own in The Sims 3. That's the only one I don't own in The Sims 3. I forget about it sometimes. And I'm like, should I get it? Should I not get it? But I'm like, do I even really want to have Katy Perry in my game? Not really. I've actually been like slowly decreasing the amount of packs I have in The Sims 3 because I've been wanting to replay The Sims 3 again after so long, but I realized I can't really have all the packs installed, or if I want my game to like lag a lot. So I've been mostly keeping Seasons, Ambitions, University Life, Generations mostly in my game. Oh, and Late Night. Late Night has been really fun. So pretty much all the packs except Into the Future. To be fully honest, that's literally basically all the packs except Into the Future. The thought of me disabling Island Paradise is also up there, but I want to have hotels because I want to have one of my Sims start a bed and breakfast business, kind of like Gilmore Girls, but I don't know just yet. Like, I love hotels in The Sims 2 and I love the hotels in The Sims 3, but also the fact that we're getting hotels in Animal Crossing is going to be so exciting. We're getting hotels next week on Thursday, and I am patiently waiting. We are still on the hunt to find Marshall or Joey. No luck yet. 75 tickets in thus far on the hunt to find one of those two villagers. It took me 177 tickets to find Flip, who is one of my other favorite dreamies from our last hunt. But finding Marshall, it took me over 1,200 Nook Mile tickets over a year to find that squirrel. And I'm like, I haven't recovered since then because that was a lot of hunting in real time to find one singular squirrel who apparently didn't want to be found. Okay, if I have this here, something needs to be here and I don't know what it is. Well, I guess I could probably add a bunch of like random decor. Yeah. I know, I'm excited for the Animal Crossing update too. I've been trying to get my island prepared and ready to go. I have my 7 villagers that I need, of course. I just have to start decorating my island a little bit more with a bunch of random object pieces. So then Isabel can tell me I have 3 stars on my island, which is what I want and need. So I can start terraforming. I already have all of my design codes prepared. At least some prepared of what I want to do. I'm going for like a cottagecore island right now. Oh, just chilling today, making art. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. I think chilling, doing some art is always good. I'm probably going to do some art later in the week. Now that I have my website all like fixed, because for some reason it wasn't loading properly and now it is, I can get back to what I was doing earlier and getting things set up again. I'm going to put that here. I might get the hanging plant here. Yeah, you should get back into Animal Crossing. I feel like now would be the good time to get back into it because we're gonna get hotels, we're gonna get a lot of quality of life things, especially if you have a Switch 2, that could be very helpful. Um, a jukebox. Oh yeah, I forget about that thing all the time. There we go. Thank you. I'll keep it red. Um, but yeah, I think it'll be really cool to definitely have definitely get back into Animal Crossing now. We're gonna be able to have bulk crafting, we'll have more storage, we'll even have more options to have more dream islands. But you'll get the dream islands as long as you have the Nintendo Switch Online. That is the only downsides to this new update, that you won't get the extra dream islands if you don't have, or dream islands in general, if you don't have the Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, plant. That's what I was looking for. It is here. Oh, definitely. I'm going to be streaming the new update for sure. I don't know what time, though. I know it comes out on the 15th. I forget exactly what time it comes out. But I will be streaming it for sure. Pretty much all my schedule for next week that I've written down thus far is play a lot of Animal Crossing, because I'll have 3 stars by then. I'll be decorating quite a bit to getting my island ready for Captain and his family to come by. I'm trying to like slowly plan out the hotel entrance area, because I want to have like an entrance area for the hotel people to come by, see all the cool things. I have like a train set, or a train design codes that I've gathered from Pinterest. I've gone to some treasure islands to gather some things, and that has been extremely helpful to getting some objects and money that I need. So it hasn't been all too bad. So recommend always Pinterest. You want to start streaming it? Is it available? No, I wish. It'd be so interesting if Animal Crossing was on PC. That'll be really interesting from the Nintendo standpoint. Nintendo is very notorious for doing a lot of random weird things for a number of crazy reasons, but it'd be shocking if it was on PC. Stardew Valley is, though. Stardew Valley is on PC. That's always a fun game to play. Yeah, I also have a Switch 1 as well. Yeah. Well, if you have a Switch 1, you can stream it. Because I also have a Switch 1. I have a Switch Lite, which you can't stream anything from your Switch Lite because it doesn't have the capability to do it. But if you have like a regular Switch, you can stream from that as long as you have a capture card. If you get a capture card with the dock, you'll be able, of course, to stream it anywhere. Yeah, all you really need is a capture card to plug into your PC with the HDMI cord to plug into your capture card and your dock to hook up for it to work. And of course, you need the software, and the software that you usually use is either the Elgato game capture, which is what I use to stream Animal Crossing and all of my other Switch games that I have. So it's very simple, but it is a little bit pricey. Getting a capture card, of course. That's all you really need. That's all you really need. The dock and the capture card and an HDMI cord, and you're good to go from there. Oh, your birthday's coming up in March and you're treating yourself to a Switch 2? Oh, that's fun! I want to get a Switch 2 so bad, mainly because so I can have another island. But I would also need to rebuy Animal Crossing again, which is like, do I want that? No. Like, I realistically do not want to rebuy Animal Crossing because that game alone is already expensive as it is. But another island does sound kind of exciting. I'm just saying. Let's see. What else do we have here? Add some of this. There we go. But I also have like other games that I do have on my Switch as more than just Animal Crossing. I have Stardew, I have Just Dance, I have Jenny LeClue. I have a lot of variety of games on my Switch that I think have been extremely helpful to keep me from not being bored and stressed out. Was trying to fix my island, which is an absolute mess right now. Oh, Pokemon, you want to get the new one, but you want the new Switch? No, that's valid. I would say get the new Switch if you want to, and then probably wait for a sale, maybe, for the new Pokemon game. That's what I would personally do. I always wait for a sale sometimes. I never really pay full price for most games nowadays because the economy's crazy and it's pricey. So, but that's just me. Oh, I also need this too. That's what I need. Make sure I add this in here. But no one's really gonna own it, so I don't really have to worry about that, actually. What else? Let's see, late night, what do you have for me today? Oh, grilled cheese. Grilled cheese. And this technically is fine the way it is. I actually do like it. Oh, I know what I need. I need those neon lights. Where are they at? Here they are. 1, 2. Nintendo needs to honestly rethink their Animal Crossing policies. They do. Can you transfer over the Switch 1 games to Switch 2? I believe you can. Yeah, I believe you can do that. Transfer everything over. Make sure you back up your Animal Crossing island. So that way when you do transfer stuff over, that should also transfer over as well. As long as it's under the same account, you should be fine. But yeah, I would say recommend doing that so you don't have to rebuy Animal Crossing. Oh, I should suggest that to my friend Dabney, because my friend Dabney just got a Switch 2 and could realistically just transfer over her Animal Crossing stuff from Switch 1 to Switch 2. But then, like, rebuying Animal Crossing just to have 2 islands could be a good idea. Oh, that is too much. No, 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 no. Okay, that's not needed. Let's figure out this area over here. This will be like the little mini arcade part of the restaurants, which will be very fun. We'll have some more delectable delicacies over here in the back. We'll make this. Oh, that's a university dorm door. Let's do this door right here. And we'll add in all the arcade stuff, which I believe is... Where'd they go? Oh, electronics, here they are. Video games. Oh, ads are playing. Give me 1 second. Ads are currently playing at the moment. Let me pause and save real quick. And I will tell you what other games I play. Because I will tell you, it's lengthy. The games I play are lengthy. Why did I get another email for that one? That's weird. Oh, you're gonna go make dinner? It was fun hanging out with you. It was. It was fun hanging out with you too. Enjoy your dinner. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are gonna be playing. I believe what it says on my Discord. Ooh, let me move it over here. Oh yeah, tomorrow morning we're playing Planet Zoo. We're playing Planet Zoo tomorrow morning. I don't normally stream in the mornings on Thursdays. Wednesdays are the only days that I really stream at night, really. But tomorrow I have a lot of things going on. I have an acting session I have to do. Tomorrow afternoon. So Planet Zoo tomorrow morning, and then our Sims 4 Divorce Diaries on Friday, and then more building on Saturday in The Sims 4 for our Granite Falls save file. And if we are finished with that, we're playing Animal Crossing. Going back to the hunting. Um, um, hold on, sorry. I was trying to... There we go, perfect. Oh, it's 10:45 a.m. for you? 10:45? Oh, you're 2 hours behind me. Oh, okay, good, perfect. I can respond to that later. Perfect, 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 perfect. Anyway, alrighty. So that will be our stream for tomorrow for Planet Zoo, which I'm very excited for that. But welcome back from the ads. If you got an ad, my friends. But to answer your question, what other games I play quite a few games. Actually, I play quite a few. A lot of games. But I'm from Illinois. I live in the Midwest area. I've been here for 20, yeah, almost, it'll be 21 years this year, in September. Which is quite crazy. I've lived in one place for pretty much my entire life. I'm originally from Virginia, though. That's where I was born. I was born in Virginia, but then I moved to Illinois because military child. Didn't have a say in moving, so I was basically being moved against my will. There we go. Oh, you're born in Chicago. Oh, that's cool. I've only ever been to Chicago a few times, but I'm like in like the southern part of Illinois, so I live nowhere near that area. Chicago's like 4 hours away from me. So it's very far. 1, 2. Oh, and then I can put a little chair over here. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the other games that I really play besides like The Sims is like, of course I play Planet Zoo quite a bit. Like I play a lot of Planet Zoo. I play a lot of story choice narrative games like The Walking Dead, Life is Strange. I love me some Life is Strange more than anything. I love The Walking Dead. We just finished What Remains of Edith Finch last week on Saturday. Because it was my first time playing and I wanted to play it, and I've had it for years. I've played a lot. And I mean a lot of Town to City. If you've played Town to City, I love that game. If you haven't played it, you should. If you love City Skylines, you should play Town to City. However, that game is more on it's like a relaxed version of City Skylines. There's an objective, but you have a lot more freedom to build how you want, wherever you want. Of course, with its limitations, the art style is definitely very different. I would put in that cozy city builder category is how I would describe Town to City. Highly recommend. I have about 40 hours in this game, and I've nearly 100% the game at this point. We're still getting updates. It's only been out since, I think, September. Stardew Valley. I played a lot of Far Cry 6 on my own free time. I don't stream that game at all. Recently started playing the new Avatar Frontiers of Pandora game that came out a long time ago with their new DLC, based off of the movie Fire and Ash. A Diablo? I've never played Diablo. What is that game even about? Never really understood it. Oh, you just downloaded The Walking Dead? Ooh, you're gonna really enjoy it. Of course, if you don't mind like all the zombies and everything, I think you would really love The Walking Dead. Plus, all the choices that you make really do impact your gameplay for the future of the episodes and seasons that you play. So if you play more than just like the first game, you'll definitely see some changes, some consequences of your actions from the last version. Ooh, You never played Town to City or City Skylines? Oh, well, if you played Sim City, I think you would love Town to City. We're gonna be playing probably Town to City next week, most likely at some point. But it's a nice game. There's a demo that you can play on Steam if you wanted to kind of try it out for Town to City without having to buy it. I always suggest to people to play the demos before making a full-on decision on buying a game. I wish more developers did that, of making demos of their game, because games are a bit pricey and not everyone has the affordability to buy games full price, even on sale. Oh yeah, Heartopia starts later today. I've been playing Heartopia on my phone for the past couple of weeks now. I got to join the playtest on my phone. So I've been really enjoying it so far. But I'm gonna get it on my PC, because I prefer playing games on my PC rather than my phone. I'm not really a phone game player. I mean, the only game I have on my phone, well, phone that I really love is Disney Emoji Blitz and BitLife. Those are the only two that I realistically play on my phone. Oh, and that and Fallout Shelter. I love Fallout Shelter. It's a great game. Yeah, I don't really play any other games on my phone. This is a game area. Oh, it's an RPG game about finding a demon. It's good so far. Oh, that's good. Ooh, I guess I could say it's similar to, well, not similar, but I have played a lot of Baldur's Gate 3. I've never really got into D&D before, but that has really sparked my joy of D&D. And I think I could get into D&D more, because there's like a story element to it that I think is very unique. What is this? Stepping stones? Never really understood that. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can add over here. Also, Lucy, thank you for the daily click for Palestine. I appreciate that so much. Put those shoes here. And then we'll put the rest out here. Could be like seating of... Well, it doesn't have to be seating, but if they sit out here, they sit out here. That's their own fault of choosing the seats. But realistically, I want them to sit over here. Oh, actually, no, I could just do this. Coffee bar. Duh. Oh, you're playing on your iPad. I feel like it looks better on the iPad because you have a bigger screen. I mean, this small screen right here, not much. Very teeny tiny. And I have the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra phone. And I mean, the screen size is great, but not big enough for my little eyes. I need to see more. Okay. I need to see more. Suddenly see more. You purify me. Hi. I'm doing really well today. We've been doing some building, actually. We've been working on our custom Sims 2 neighborhood project for pretty much the entire stream. This is our third build of the day, which is shocking to say it's my third build, because I'm very slow at building in The Sims. But for this being my third build of the day, I'm very proud of myself. Granted, the first two were... I was like finishing one that I started last week, and the other one was like more ready to move in and not fully furnished. So I would say this is my first fully furnished build that we are doing today. But not too shabby. We're finally getting our rhythm back with decorating the neighborhood, planning out all the lots. So not too bad. I hope your Wednesday has been treating you very kind, especially in this day and age of the weather. Because right now it is 60 some odd degrees outside. In the beginning of January. 60 degrees. Crazy. Okay, so I got the bathrooms, I've got the back area. I'm gonna add this here so we can have popcorn ceiling. And then we'll add in the roof. Which I don't know why I didn't add it in the first place. Okay, yeah. Oh, hello. We'll do it this way. And then we'll do this right here. And then this could probably have a bit of an overhang, which I don't mind. Make sure they're all the same height. Put them at a 30. Okay, we won't put this one at a 30 then. We'll move this. We'll delete that. And I could probably move that all the way to the front. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were just explaining like what games we've been liking. Actually, this is a good question. What games have you all been liking as of lately from the last year in 2025? What are some good games you've been liking that you recommend? We should check out. Did I do that wrong? Oh, it's not gonna be farther enough. Okay. We'll do not that one. Maybe I can do this one. Here. There we go. Not too shabby. -4. I call that criminal. Criminal weather. No. That's a lawsuit right there. That's a lawsuit. I always ask myself, how does one sue the weather? Because they didn't have to do what they did. We did not give them authorization, the authority to do that kind of weather. North of Sweden, that should be illegal. That should be illegal. I'll look from afar. I will look from afar. You can keep your weather. I'm fine right over here. I'm good. I'm fine. I'll just keep saying, oh, that looks nice over there. And then go about my merry way. And be like, I'm good. I don't need cold. I don't do cold well. Me and cold never got along. Let's move this here. Move that there. The windows are fine. The roof is fine. Oh, we'll change this. We'll change the roof to more of that like metal-y looking color. Yeah, we'll do something like this here. And then we'll do the same thing for the wallpaper. I'll try my best to like make sure I download all the builds that I've done thus far for this neighborhood and put them up for download when I get the chance to. It's going to take me a little bit of time to do it though. I mean, if the sun is out, it's actually really nice. Oh, that's good. Distress warm. Okay. So I feel like the north of Sweden is kind of like the Midwest. Dress for any occasion, but when the sun is out, dress warm. Okay. That works for me. That's something I can definitely do. In the Midwest, just dress for every occasion. Bring everything. Because you never know what to expect. One day it could be a heat wave. Next day it could be like a snowstorm. You just don't really know. You're just like, okay, I'm just here existing as much as I logically can. Okay, that looks good. I also want to add in some solar panels to this. I think that could be nice. I think it's sculptures, I'm pretty sure. The Wandering Village was a game you liked playing last year. Ooh, what is that game? The Wandering Village. Because I'm always looking for new games to play and also buy. Ooh, wait, this looks so cool. A city building game. Ooh, but why does it sound so familiar? Ooh, the art style looks so cool. Oh, because I've been following it since 2020. Oh, it came out this year. Then what did it say on Google? That's weird. Oh, it's similar to games if I played Planet Zoo or Anno 117, which I have both. Welcome back from your alert coupon. We're almost done with our build for today. Just trying to find the solar panel, which I can't seem to find. Oh, here it is. Our Life Beginning and Always is your comfort visual novel. Oh, those sound really cool. I find visual novel games quite interesting just because they tell a story, and I love novels, visual novels to be exact. Because as of lately, as of last year, oh, and it's also post-apocalyptic, sign me up. Yeah, I can say as of lately, last year what I really enjoyed playing, Winterboro, Town to City, Little Kitty Big City. I really played a lot that I really enjoyed. Planet Zoo. Ooh, Baldur's Gate 3, I really enjoyed a lot. I don't know. I have over 300 games on Steam alone. 302 to be exact. 302 games on Steam. That's kind of excessive. I just wish there was more hours in the day where I could play more video games, either on stream or just by myself. I don't have time like that, like I used to. At least not anymore. There we go. Oh, that didn't overwhelm you like they usually do, and I liked that they had a storyline to play. Oh wait, no, that's even better. A city builder with a storyline. Two things that I really love: storytelling and city builders. But this one where it doesn't overwhelm you. I think that's kind of why I didn't really gravitate towards the whole city skylines. I mean, I did in the beginning, but I really got stressed out while trying to plan out my town or plan out my city, especially with all the DLCs that they were giving us over the years. I was like, okay, this is a bit too much for me. I'm gonna take a step back and not play it for a while. And I can't even run City Skylines 2 really at all. My PC can't really handle it that much. So I stick with like my Sim City, or I'll play the first City Skylines game because that one runs a little bit better for me and I like it more, and it's not as stressful now that I've played it for a little bit longer. But that's just me. I think I might leave it like this because it doesn't need to be that big. They need to make sure they have room to cook, room to sit. Oh, you know what? It could be like a combination of two things: an employee lounge, so I can add in not a chair, but a table. Let's put this here. Control F. Let's put a table right here. So then that way they can sit down if they get tired. I'm gonna do a small table, not a big table. Because this is an employee lounge, but more so a kitchen. Oh! And Abbott Elementary comes back on tonight. That was random. A very random person when I speak. There we go. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And then this needs some accent walls. We'll probably do not brick. That's stone. Or, because if this is a kitchen, I could, you know what? No, I could not. Well, okay, not that one. This way. Do this one here, and then do this one here. Yeah, okay, that's a lot better. I like that one a little bit more. And then we probably do the rest. This is probably the only part of the area that is remotely better. And now I know what I actually need. I know what I was missing. All of my pipes. All the pipes and things that you can get from I think Apartment Life. Yeah. Oh, I need a photo booth. How could I forget a photo booth? Let's get a photo booth here. I'll put the gaming sign over here. Yeah, apartment life has all the pipes and things that I really want to add to this place, at least in the upper part of the map, because it just gives it that vibe that I'm trying to go for. And I can put these air vents and air ducts against the wall. Yeah, that's what I really was missing. Like, I know there's something missing and I don't know what it is, and now I know what it was. It was all this stuff from apartment life that I needed. There we go. I know, I love a good cozy Sims 2 building stream as well. Hi, Ginger. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. How was Laundry Store Simulator? How was that? I heard about that game. Is it good? Because we have Supermarket Simulator that we've played, which I want to get back into, but I kind of want to try Mall Simulator for some reason. But Laundry Store Simulator, oh my. I'd be charging folks out the wazoo and like, not no 25 cents, $1.25. Oh, very fun and silly. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'll have to check that one out too, because I love a good simulator game. Because I've played Diner Dash, I played Zoo Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Sea World Tycoon, Lemonade Tycoon. I played all the Tycoon games, but I love a good simulator. So like Mall Tycoon, Supermarket Tycoon, oh no, Mall, Water Park, Laundry, and Supermarket all are very lovely games. Because it's so chaotic. And I believe there's Twitch integration involved with, I know Water Park Simulator has Twitch integration, but I don't know about Laundry Store Simulator has Twitch integration. But yeah, Mall Simulator looks really cool. My friend Gluon had played it on his stream a while back ago, and he really enjoyed it. So it looks really cool. The possibilities are sometimes endless in a simulator when you really think about it. And I think I'm gonna put one over here, which I don't have one in the bathroom. Okay, good. So that is all good. There is one over here, one in the bathroom, one over there, and one over there. Okay. Everyone has what they need. And then we'll put just, not that, no. We'll just put that back here. Good. Well, that is what that is, but I'm glad that you came over here. We were doing a bunch of building today in The Sims 2 for my custom neighborhood that we've been working on for the past year and a half now. And so far it's going rather good. We have a lot of work we still have to do though, of course, because Sims 2 is never ending. And there's always something you have to do in this game to make it work or just look good. So we just been mostly just building a bunch of lots, getting it together before we start making any Sims, and getting deep into the lore and taking a bunch of screenshots for said neighborhood. Let's do this one right here. You wish the Laundry Store did? It would be really cool, but sadly not. Oh, I think eventually they'll probably add it in down the line, or hopefully there's like a way you can like suggest a Twitch integration into Laundry Store Simulator. The only way I know, because Supermarket Simulator I don't think has Twitch integration, but I know you can modify it and use crowd control with Supermarket Simulator. I wonder if that's the same case for Laundry Store Simulator, where you can use crowd control. Maybe. Yeah, we have a gaming room. So this is like a restaurant / gaming room in our upper region of our map. I'm calling this more of like the forest, the woodsy area. More broken, downsized, abandoned looking. Our town is called Rosewood. Not reference to Pretty Little Liars, from what I have heard. But, oh. But yeah, this is what the map looks like as of right now. I made this map myself using SimCity 4, actually. And I'm really proud of how it turned out. We made this in SimCity 4, then transferred it to Sims 2. However, it like flipped on me. So when I came to the Sims 2, I'm like, why does it look so different? But I got the hang of it after a while. I now know where I'm placing everything. We got our little farmers area over here that we're gonna have. We got a little farmers market. We've got 2 farmhouses over here. I'm probably gonna build maybe 3 more farmhouses over here and then leave the other 3 empty for you to build on. But this is where we were earlier. Our little like foresty area, of course, with all the trees. We got a trailer home over here, diner, library, strip mall. We're gonna have a motel over here and then a small little park up here, and then this area will be done. This area is slowly coming together. We got to build a graveyard and then an elder's home, and then building 1 more lot over here, and then some other community lots over here. This area's done, and then we can probably start working on the rich part of the neighborhood of getting some mansions built. I think I might only build 2 or 3 big homes is what I'm thinking. 2 houses here, 2 mansions, maybe a row of houses here, but more prestigious looking over here for rent. And then of course we have a park, graveyard, and then recreational center that we'll have in this sub area. I don't even know why I have this here, so I'm gonna delete that. That's not even necessary. So yeah, so far it's going pretty well. But I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. And thank you again for the raid. It really means a lot. I'm really excited to see what we do even further for this hood, because I don't know, I've got a lot of plans, a lot of exciting plans. But either way, I'm gonna be ending here for today because I've got some things I gotta do. I got a meeting in a couple of hours that I have to prepare for. I've got some notes I gotta look into on my lovely Google Documents. But I will be returning tomorrow morning. We're gonna be playing some more Planet Zoo. If you haven't been a part of our streams in a while, we do play a lot of variety of different games, and I have been wanting to dabble more into Planet Zoo because I love that game, and my zoo is thriving but not thriving, but we're making strides in our layout of where things are being placed at this current moment. But we're gonna go on a raid and send some love, hype, and positivity over to somebody else. And you know what? I would love to go raid my good friend Momo, who I believe is still streaming. Momo? Yeah. Momo is currently streaming Animal Crossing New Horizons, either villager hunting for Dina or Frobert at the moment. I don't know how many islands thus far, but it's been real, it's been fun. But if y'all want to come with the raid and send some love, hype, and positivity over with Momo, it would really mean a lot. This was a really fun, cozy stream, a good hangout, good vibe area to always, you know, be here with you all, whether it's Sims or another random game or whatever it might be. It's always good. But I will see y'all tomorrow for some Planet Zoo. And then some Sims 4 stuff later this week and some Animal Crossing stuff as well, because we got some big stuff happening next week and we gotta be prepared. But I will see y'all tomorrow, if not whenever I see you all. Enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your night, your morning, afternoon, and I'll see y'all very soon.